Good day, I am Rizal Maytabian. I was assigned to tackle about the PLDT background and history. So the PLDT background and history, the Philippines Long Distance Telephone Company, commonly known as PLDT, is the largest telecommunication and digital services company in the Philippines. The latest consolidated services revenue report for the full year of 2015 is at 171.1 billion and net income at 35.2 billion. So, the history PLDT was established on November 28, 1928 by the Philippine Government Act, Philippine Legislatory, and proved by the Governor General Henry L. Stemstone by means of the merge of our telephone companies under operation of the American Telephone Company, GTE, known as Act 3436. The bill granted at PLDT at 50 years charter and the right to establish a Philippine telephone network linking major points nationwide. However, PLDT had to meet a 40-day deadline to start implementing the network, which would be implemented over the period of 4 years. By the 1930s, PLDT had an expansion field line network and for the first time linked the Philippines to the outside world via radio telephone services, connecting the Philippines to the United States and other parts of the world. On December 20, 1967, the group of Filipino entrepreneurs and businessmen led to the Ramon Cuangco took control of PLDT after buying its share from the American Telecommunications Community GTE. The group took control of PLDT's management on January 1, 1968 with the election of Gregorio L. Licaros and Juanco as a chairman and president of PLDT representative. A few months later, PLDT's main office in Makati, known today as the Ramon Cuangco Building, was opened at PLDT expansions program began, hoping to bring reliability telephone services to the rural areas. In 1986, after President Marcos was overthrown, the company was revised as Ramon's sons Tony Boy O. Cuangco Jr. assumed post as PLDT chief by 1995. With the passage of Telecommunication Act and subsequent deregulations of the Philippines telecommunication industry, the company has been demonopolized later that year. Hong Kong-based First Pacific Company LDT required a 17.5% stake in PLDT, making it the majority owner of the conglomerate. The company's CEO, Manuel V. Pangilinan, became the new conglomerate's president, replacing Cuangco, who assumed post as a chairman until 2004 when Pangilinan became his successor. PLDT is a majority owned by the First Pacific, a Hong Kong-listed company controlled by Indonesia's Salem Group. It is also backed by Japan's NTT Group, which has around 22% stake in the company. PLDT is one of the Philippines' most valuable companies.
Office and branches of PLDT: the Ramon Cuangco Building, Makati Avenue, corner De La Rosa Street, Legazpi Village, Makati, Philippines. Products and services of PLDT: spend quality time with your loved ones without leaving your home. Today, family-size internet connections are within your reach. Pldt Home is the country's leading broadband and digital services provider that allows seamless, simultaneous streaming in all your devices at home. Enabling moments that bring your family closer together, Pldt Home offers fiber, DSL, Ultra, and Telpad services. Pldt brings you the finest options when it comes to telecommunications solutions. Whether you need high-speed internet connection, a landline, or a combination of both, Pldt Home has the right package for you. Their belief: the strongest connections for the family are at home. We believe that families deserve only the best communications and multimedia services to stay connected and access quality entertainment at home. Mission: we aspire to be the service provider of choice of every Filipino family by delivering a digital connected experience in every household. As we humanize technology, we keep families connected in a meaningful way and by providing a compelling suite of multimedia services and solutions, we strengthen relationship within the family.
Hi everyone, I am April Rodriguez de Vinagracia. The PLDT company's policies. There are 11 policies the PLDT company has. The first policy is Corporate Governance Policy. Second, Manual on Corporate Governance. Third, Code of Business Conduct and Ethics. Fourth, the Internal Disclosure Controls and Procedures. Fifth, Restriction on Trading of Shares. Sixth, Anti-Corruption Policy. Seventh, Conflict of Interest Policy. Eighth, Material Related Party Transactions Policy. Ninth, Policy on Gifts, Entertainment, and Sponsored Travel. 10th, Supplier and or Contractor Relations Policies. And lastly, expanded whistleblowing policy, and that is the 11th PLDT policies. And that's all. Thank you.
The Corporate Social Responsibility or CSR. Actively engage with the communities including the sectors directly affected by its operation. PLDT or SMARTS, PSF boasts livelihood of IP communities with digital tools. PLDT and its wireless unit Smart Communication and Corporation or SMART together with the PLDT Smart Foundation or PSF kick off the donation drive of First Pacific Company, a limited First Pacific in the Philippines in celebration of its 40th anniversary. PLDT Smart Foundation turned over 40 Smart Bro Pocket Wi-Fi and data load cards to the Junior Chamber International Manila or GCI Manila. PLDT and SMART distributed 6,000 packs or 12 tons of rice sourced from farming communities they supported in Nueva Ecija through the Buy Local program, which helps provide farmers a sure market for their crops. Through Buy Local, the Nueva Ecija farmers who supplied the 12 tons of rice earned more than 500,000 pesos. The PLDT Smart Foundation helping improve the well-being of Filipino people. More teachers, learners to receive devices for distance through PLDT Group's School-in-Bag donation to DepEd. PLDT employee went to a remote public school in Aparin, Cagayan to donate devices and digital learning content housed in the package called Smart School-in-Bag. The kit given to Balala Norte Elementary School and the fifth one donated by PLDT employee, Credit Cooperative and Corporation to underserved school in the Philippines.
The regulation and its effects on PLDT's financial performance. Through its Smart Sun cellular and Talk and Text brands, PLDT accounted for about 68% of the wireless phone market in 2012. with 69.9 million active subscribers. PLDT also reported a consolidated net income of 35.4 billion and a return on equity of 23.8% in 2012. These numbers were far better as compared to the consolidated net loss of 2.5 billion and a return on equity ROE of 1.95% in 2000. Both 2000 and 2012 operating performance were under the deregulated period. The number showed PLDT's volatility in earnings after the sector was deregulated.